Have you guys ever wondered what it feels like to W key with absolute confidence? Well, the top professional players are able to do it every single day, and quite frankly guys, they're able to reap the rewards, which are of course the top tournament places and that sweet prize pool. So fear not, because today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going over the top strategies you guys are going to use to W key, and not only W key but also win all your fights. So if you guys are excited, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, because I post content like this every single week, and you guys don't want to miss out on what I'm teaching you guys. With that said, let's get right into the video. Alright, so I got a few points that I really want to hit home with you guys, but it all revolves around the central point that you need to understand your opponent. When you push your opponent, it's not a matter of if they're going to pop an edit on you or trying to make some sort of counterplay, it's a matter of when. And once you start reverse engineering by thinking of what your opponent's going to do and then countering based on that, your life becomes so much easier when W keying. And that directly leads me to my second point, holding your gun out in more scenarios. Like I said earlier, if you know your opponent's going to pop an edit on you, then why not hold your shotgun out at a really nice angle such that when they pop that edit on you, you're gonna be prepared. Watch as I walk up to an opponent box, I'm holding my gun out, I'm waiting for edits, and I'm taking tactical angles that when my opponent pops an edit on me, I'm ready to take a shot. Notice how that starkly counters the regular notion that W keying is just ramp phasing into people's boxes, jumping around and trying to get easy frags. The best W keyers in the world do it in a tactical way where it looks so easy and they didn't really take any risks at all. And once you guys know what to do in a fight, you guys also need to learn to control what happens before the fight begins. I'm specifically talking about controlling the pre-fight scenario, in that you're getting tags on people before you push them. If you're pushing someone with 200 HP, you've got to expect that they're going to give you a really hard run for your money. But as you guys can see here, Unknown Army goes for tags instead of pushing people rotating behind him, and he even gets a knock, not even just tags that would make it easier for him to W key. I know, aim assist in the comments, whatever, but my point still stands, guys. He made the fight a lot easier for himself by going for tags before the fight even started. And I promise you guys, if you watch any other pro do some VOD review, you're gonna see that everything boils down to those 3 previous points. It's more so about mastering those points than trying to learn any new crafty tricks. And don't get me wrong guys, learning mechanics is obviously very important for your game. If you don't study your mechanics, then you're gonna fall behind eventually. So guys, keep up with your mechanics, but also just understand that there's more to it than just mechanics. And now, putting all those previous points together, I want to do a little mini VOD review session with the WQ champion himself, Clix. This clip was taken from the FNCS Duo Warm-Up Cup with his teammate Blake. He's W keying the agency and finds an opportunity.
Let him reboot,
Okay. Hide. Just wait.
Notice how they wait for the reboot, not only because they'll get an extra elimination point once that person gets revived and they do eventually eliminate them, but also because of the fact that once they start the fight, the other person's going to be on 100 HP with a great pistol, so they're already having a huge advantage.
Going for a wall.
in a box, dead.
Nice, love you.
Go wall.
Okay, let's just get finished. Alright.
Notice how often Clix either has his AR or his shotgun out, ready to take a shot and get that elimination. I mean, you can't eliminate people with your builds, you know what I mean?
Why are you so good?
Going, hold it by a lot, hold it by a lot.
Kids behind you too.
Breaking down.
Boxed. Dead.
Nice.
All the kids shooting at us.
Okay. It's a henchman.
Oh.
Wait, no, there are kids. In 33 on top of agency.
One team goes down and this power duo instantly has their sights on another one.
33.
This
Going
guy?
up.
Yeah. Dude, I'm like, my key
Being gun, being gun.
Alright, get back.
I'm getting in. I'm getting back.
I'm above him. Hit him 30.
Nice.
Clix did a pretty good job trying to support Spray to help his teammate out, but Blake did unfortunately overstep a little too far and got stuck in a 1v2.
Oh, you're shitting. Fuck.
Yeah, that's actually one. Nice.
Such a good pre-fire.
While that might be a lucky RPG shot, this does something very important. Since both players of the duo got hit, they're both scrambling to heal for themselves. This gives Clix the opportunity to take 2 1v1s instead of 1 1v2, which is far easier and more palatable.
Love you. Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Nice. You're so good. Good stuff.
And just like that, Clix was able to make 2 decent players look like fools. Not bad, Clix. We see you, buddy. But I really do hope you guys begin to see what I'm talking about when I describe these 3 fundamentals that you need to understand when W keying. Your opponents literally can't do anything crazy. They're bound by the same controls that you have. It's all just a matter of being able to do more damage to them before they do damage to you. Alright guys, I'm going to put this all together one more time with a nice recap, so guys listen closely because this is the last time I'm going to be saying it. First things first, you want to always have a macro sense of understanding what your opponent can and cannot do. This means that you're going to watch out and see if you put yourself in a vulnerable spot that your opponents can take advantage of. Having that sense of awareness actually puts you in a position where you start understanding what vulnerable spots you put yourself in, and you're not going to do it again in the future. Second, and of course a little bit more generally here, you're going to want to hold your guns out a lot more so you can actually deal damage. Once again, it isn't your builds that do damage, it's your gun. So put yourself in a good position, of course build to put yourself in that good position, and then use your gun wisely. And finally, one thing that people overlook so often is that you want to get good tags or try to put yourself in a position where before the fight even starts you have a tactical advantage. Saw it in the Clix video, guys. They were practically salivating at the opportunity to take a 2v2 against someone that was just rebooted. Although obviously there wasn't a direct tag that led to that W key, the guy is going to be on 100 HP with a great pistol, so what other advantages do you need to take that fight? So now that you guys know how to W key, I want you guys to hit the battlefield and feel more confident in those early to mid game fights. You have all the tools, and because you're watching this video, you're probably better than your opponent, not gonna lie. So why don't you go ahead and give yourself some of that much needed confidence. It's gonna help you out in the end game, mid game, any beginning game, any part of your game. You just be confident. That's gonna help you out so very much. And once again, guys, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a subscribe to the channel, guys. We just passed 1,000 subscribers. You guys don't understand how much that means to me. I'm gonna keep making this content as long as you guys want to see it, so let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next. With that said, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.